Hey everyone, Miss Amanda here. So typically you see me in your kiddos videos, but today's your lucky day and this video is for you. So what we're going to be discussing is the calendars. So you guys do the calendars every day. This is what they look like whenever you're signing in. So it has about the teeth, reading stories, and the extra activities calendar is all on here. This is what you guys circle every morning during your sign in when health checks. You guys are familiar with this. But what you're not familiar with is the additional line that's on here that says RL, and that means remote learning. So due to the COVID pandemic that we are in, we are all switching to our classrooms to remote learning effective Monday. And that's why I wanted to do this video just for you guys, just because this is so important. And this is not familiar for you and it is new to you. So I just wanted to explain it a little bit in detail, since this is going to be what we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks at a minimum, till we see what happens. So what you have to do is, if your child brushes their teeth in the morning and at night, you will circle both twos, okay? If your child and you or somebody in your home reads a story or a couple of stories and say it takes 15 minutes, then you're gonna circle the 15 minutes. But if it doesn't take 15 minutes and it takes 30 minutes, then you write the 30. But if for some reason it would take less time, more time, you can just write that time in next to that. So say you read a story for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can just write that next to it. If not, and it is the 15 or the 30, just circle it. Your calendar, where it says calendar for 15 or 30 minutes, that is the extra calendar that your child's teacher either sends home to you or post on Dojo. So I can show you a picture of one if you give me 1 second. Sorry about that, I wasn't prepared. So this is just one I just grabbed just off my wall. I have a stack of them just behind each other. So this one's from January, but this is just what they look like. So this is what those calendars look like that you're gonna mark for calendar on this one. I know it's confusing, but these are just additional activities that pair up with whatever we are studying in our video lessons. Okay, so you'll have this in addition to this. One nice thing is you don't have to do anything with this calendar. This is just for your reference. And these are just suggested ideas to, like I said, to pair with what we are studying. If you do something else that's educational at home, you can mark that time on here as well. It can go under the other section and just has a blank line. So you can just put in whatever time. So say you work on, say, counting, and you work on that for like 10 minutes. Then you can just go down to the other and write 10 minutes. So to the most important piece of this, but actually before I get into that, all of that other stuff that I just talked about, the teeth, the book, this calendar, and the other, all count for non-federal share, which helps keeps our programs free. So the RL piece on here, I'll just zoom into this. So you guys see the RL where it says 30 and there's a line? That piece is very, very, very important. So that is your remote learning. So we are only expecting the 30 minutes a day. So that's why the 30 is there. So if you watch our videos, you do the activities for 30 minutes, all you have to do is circle that 30. If it takes longer or less time to do the lessons, then that's what that little line's for, that space. You can write in your own time. So say it only took you like 20 or 25 minutes, you can just write that time in instead of circling the 30. The reason that one small line for remote learning is so important is because that is how we will be tracking your child's attendance, which is super important. Remember, every month your child must maintain an 85% attendance rate. Okay. So when we ask you to turn these calendars in every Friday for us, that's what we're checking. We are checking for attendance. So please, please, please make sure you have the RL piece filled out and either circled or your own time written in, and make sure they are sent to us every single week. This is how we will be tracking your child's attendance. If we do not get this calendar, your child will be marked absent, which in turn lowers that percentage rate. So that's why they are so important. On the weekends, you do not have to do the remote learning, but you can still do the toothbrushing, reading a story, the extra activities on these calendars. We do provide activities for the weekends. Just fun, short little things that you can do with your family. That all counts. And remember, all of that stuff is non-federal share, which helps keeps our funding free. You do not have to do the RL piece on the weekends. So I'm going to walk you guys through what a calendar should look like, how you fill it out. Okay. So I'm going to pull you down here so you guys can see the table and see my calendar. Okay. So here's my calendar. I'm going to turn it so it makes sense to you guys. All right. So this is for the month of October that we're in. So that right now we're just going to do it for the week that we're in. So we're in the week of the 26th. So today we're just going to say that my kiddo, let's see, he brushed his teeth twice. So I'm going to circle, well, I can't say twice because nighttime hasn't happened, but his teeth was brushed this morning. So I'm going to circle the 1, 2. We read a book this morning for 15 minutes. And then we haven't had time to do the calendar activities yet because, you know, I'm here, you know, and my kiddo is not. So, but tonight that can be a goal, to brush our teeth and to do a calendar. So let's back up to yesterday because yesterday already happened, so I can do that. So we brushed teeth 2 times, morning and night. We read a bedtime story for 30 minutes and we did the calendar activity. It took us 15 minutes and we remote learned for 30 minutes. Okay. On Tuesday, we brushed our teeth in the morning and at night. We read a book for 15 minutes. We did the calendar activity. It took us 30 minutes to do that one. So we're going to circle the 30. And we remote learned. It did not take us the full 30 minutes. It took us 20 minutes. So I'm going to write a 20. Sorry, my 2 does not look very good. Writing upside down. And we also talked about the different characteristics of a pumpkin because we carved pumpkins. So I'm going to say that we did that for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to write in the other for 15 minutes. So backing up to Monday, we brushed teeth 2 times. So I'm going to circle both 2s. We read a story for 15 minutes and we did the calendar activity was 15 minutes. We did remote learning for the full 30 minutes. And then we also did a counting activity. And that only took us about 10 minutes. Okay. So you guys see how it kind of goes just off this example. And then I'll just back up to Sunday real quick, just because it doesn't have that remote learning piece. As you see, it's removed from there. So, you know, we brushed teeth 2 times. We read a story for 30 minutes. We did our calendar activity for 30 minutes because it was helping prepare a healthy meal. So that took some time. So that was our calendar activity for 30 minutes and we didn't do anything else that day. So as you guys can see, this is an example of how your calendar should look. Just an example on how to fill it out. I know it's easier sometimes to actually see it instead of just talking about it. That's how I am. Sometimes it's easier for me to actually see it done than just listen to somebody tell me about it or just give me a piece of paper and for me to read it. So that's why I wanted to make sure it was really important for me explaining this to you to actually show you how it's actually done. So if you guys have any questions at all with these calendars, if you're struggling with them, please, please, please reach out to us. We are more than willing to help you through all this. This is all new to all of us. So please, if you have any questions, please reach out. We will help you the best that we can. If for some reason we don't have the answer, we will find you the answer and we'll get that back to you. So like I said, if you guys have any questions at all, please get back to us. And we will make sure that you guys have your calendars and everything that you guys need. If any time you need any more supplies, other than the kits that you have, if you run out of something, please let us know and we can get you more. We can get you refills. Just please stay in communication with us. And like I said, just please make sure that you are completing these calendars and make sure that they are signed at the bottom. And please make sure that they are returned every single week so that we can track that attendance. Remember that attendance piece is very, very important. You can send us a picture of it, text it to Katie. Whenever you stop by every week, you can just bring it so we can see it. And then at the end of every single month, we need your hard copy because we need to turn that in. So please don't lose these. If you happen to lose them, let us know. We can get you another copy. And like I said, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to one of us and we can help you the best that we can. And like I said, if we don't have the answer, we will get it for you. So we will be in touch. We'll be doing a lot of things via Dojo. So feel free to reach out to us and, we're all in this together. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.